Hello everyone and welcome back to our Agartha campaign. We are at the start of a new turn and let's hope we found something here. We did! We found a Vault of Noise. I've found those before, but I can't remember off the top of my head what that does for us. Probably at least a Death Gem. Maybe. I'm assuming. We also have some more summons up. King Mark II has cast Dark Knowledge and you found nothing. That is unfortunate. We also get to see what a Living Mercury is like, so hopefully they're pretty cool. Alright, our first battle is going to be us versus Pangea in West Mist. This is kind of a gamble. They have a very large army here, but I believe in our Magma Children mostly. Plus we have a solid line of very defensive troops. We have those Enlivened Sentinels, which are really good. And I think we're going to be able to do this. Magma Children have proven in the past to be very effective versus their Centaurs. As well as Magma Bolts, apparently. Do a pretty good job. Oh boy. Now this isn't exactly good because a lot of my troops are now like on fire, it looks like. But we're okay. We have the hit points, we have the defense, we're fine. Let's speed this one up. I feel this is going to be a long one. So yeah, some of my troops looks like are taking some fire damage, but again, it's okay. We have a high hit points. We're doing more damage to the enemy than we are to ourselves. Look at that. Oh yeah, I think we got this one in the bag. Yep, our army is wrapping around both of their flanks. Oh my goodness. Crushed. Just crushed. My entire army is on fire though, so this needs to end pretty soon. Ooh. Okay, so we lost 37 troops, 22 Defender of the Halls. I have a feeling some of those were 2 fire damage, which is unfortunate. 8 Magma Children, 6 Earth Elementals. But we got one back, it looks like. The enemy, though, lost 186 troops. So that's cool. Scaleria versus Bandar Log in the Silver Swamps. Scaleria coming with a solid group of Legionnaires versus a fairly large army of Bandar warriors, a lot of very small monkeys. You know, I don't have faith in Bandar Log's forces. I honestly think they kind of suck. If I'm just going to be honest about it. Plus, I'm not huge on the whole monkey theme. I don't know, just never been a huge fan of Planet of the Apes either, anything like that. I just think they look dumb. I do not like Bandar Log at all. I guess maybe I should try to play them and see if they're actually good or not. But judging from the troops, I can't see them being a very good race. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I never played them before because I just don't think they seem cool. Who knows? For all I know, maybe there's like the most overpowered combination of spells that they have, and I don't know. Anyway, looks like they're going to win this. Well, actually, this isn't over. Okay, no, now it is. Okay, cool. They did manage to pull this one through. I hesitated on saying that because they still had a large chunk of Legionnaires and they could have changed the outcome of the battle, but I guess the morale could not hold. Next is Scaleria versus us in Mind Prairie. That's unfortunate. They have not really moved in this area all game, and now that we leave, now they're here. So this golem guy here obviously was there to search for magic sites, and now he is going to most likely die. I'm shocked all that archer fire has not killed him yet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, that sucks. But again, they haven't really moved. They did not advance any further in that area forever. And on this turn that I move my army out, they do. Alright, game. Next is Pangea versus us in Ruins of Coal. Which is unfortunate because now we only have a province defense here because we went out to attack their province. And our province defense is not going to be able to hold this. Damn it. Our archer's already gone. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Bandarlog versus Oceania in Walk Sands. Alright, we got a couple warriors versus a garrison. Wow, this is slow. Defense skill 16, protection 10. Defense skill 10, protection 15. Okay. The unfortunate thing, though, is the satyrs also could repel, and I think we're probably repelling some of those attacks, but Bandarlog still managed to pull it through. Next is Bandarlog versus Asphodel. Asphodel? I think so. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Alright, well, we got some elephants, which are proven in the past to be very crappy. At least in the way that the computer uses them. But in this case, it looks like they're probably going to win. There's really not much here that Asphodel can do. Undefended province of Hog Swamp has been conquered. Battle in Grass Harem. Let's just see how that goes. Oh, looks like Bandarlog lost against a superior army. Pangaea versus Bandarlog. Pangaea lost. Very good. Sneaking enemy was discovered and killed. So now they control that province. And Scalari moved in on there. Okay. Well, we'll move these guys into the castle. Well, I need to get that back, obviously. I don't think they would try to attack this. They may try. Oh, here we go. Living Mercury. So it has a Poison Cloud, Mindless. It has 3 Crush attacks at 28 damage, which is pretty huge. It is Slash, Blunt, and Pierce resistant, Poison resistant, 86 hit points, Defense skill of 14, Attack skill of 14. Amphibious. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. So, I mean, obviously, you need something to run interference between it and any enemy archers. But my god, if that thing gets into melee with such a high defensive skill, with all these resistances like that. Huh. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I kind of want to see these Ohms in action. We'll have them fire at the closest enemy. I think we can set them in the back, right? The range is 100 with 100 precision. Yeah. So they can be in the very back along with you. Do we want you to cast anything? Desiccation is kind of okay. Huh. Well, that's not really useful right now. Range 5, range 45. Cold bolts. Sure. And then we'll just have you fire. I don't know exactly how effective their little Mind Blast attack is, so that's why I'm having him cast Cold Bolt. For all I know, maybe his Psychic attack is actually better. But again, I don't know. Never used him before. Now, King Mark. Let's get you loaded up with some troops. And we'll try out this living mercury. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we'll form a double line at the top. Okay, so these things are poison resistant. Okay. But this thing is not fire resistant. But it does have 86 hit points. Can I just plop that down there? I can. Okay. So these guys are going to be blasting the closest enemy. And they're going to hold them off. Let's do attack closest. Protection 22 sacred. We will put these guys in a line in front of our troops. What are you gonna do? Magma bolts are cool. Blade wind is pretty cool. But yeah, that's not that effective versus heavily armored targets. Let's see. Their war minotaurs are kind of heavily armored. Their cataphracts are. Their satyrs and maenads are not, though. Bane fire darts. Protects the dart of Bane fire against its enemies. It's a sickly greenish flame said to burn in the braziers of the underworld. The green flame consumes the life force of those burnt by it, even after the flames themselves have subsided. Everyone close to the initial target of the spell may be affected by the decaying effect of Bane fire. Wow, that's kind of cool. Ooh, Strength of Giants. Okay. We'll do Strength of Giants. Does that affect lifeless beings? Let's do it twice. Because my goal is that you cast it on the sentinels and then also on our actual troops. What else can we have you do? Ah, right. I need you to actually start with a divine blessing for our sacred troops. Then you can do Strength of Giants. And do it again. Bane Fire Dart seems kind of cool. Okay. So we'll put you back here behind our troops. Alright, so King Mark and Rockheart are going to move there, and I will send some of these people. Alright, he's fooled up. Actually, all of you, should be under the command of Earth Soul. How do I want to do this? Okay, we'll send Lars and I think that's it. Yeah, we'll just send Lars to back up the other army. So Lars, you'll go up there. And no need for you to bless because we're going to have Divine Blessing being cast. So we'll just start off with Iron Will and Iron Will. Rust Mist could work well with our Living Mercury because it does do bashing attacks that are pretty damn strong too. But is there anything else I'd want to do though? What's the range on that? 25? Sure. And I think I'll just have this guy do whatever he wants after that. Okay, and we'll put you... I guess I'll put you up here. Okay. The rest of them are going to stay here. Well, actually, no. I'll send up Pepperborn too, only because I want him to go back to the castle. Alright, so you three are staying here. Do I want a garrison? Sure, yeah. The thing is, I'm staring at 2 Pangea castles. Well, we'll get to those in a bit. After we take this, then maybe we'll push out and take these 2 castles. Because they're just kind of staring me in the face. Alright, up here, we will continue to recruit you guys. And... alright, because they also need temples, right. I was like, wait a minute, why can't I make our casters? But because we don't have a temple. So let's change that. That takes off most of our money. You and you will have your research. Let's do... do you have any more places that don't have dark knowledge? That? Okay. And that. Alright. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, then here we will go through our summons again. Or should we do gnome lore? Probably should do gnome lore. We don't have any more. Okay. Well, you do the rocks back. They're moving down to the castle. We have 114 gold left. Alright, well, let's get another one of them, and... well, you know, hold on. Try to use my resources more. I won't cancel this guy because I was making him from last turn. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to look at the magic site. Right. So we found a Vault of Noise. That's a burial ground. Oh, in Vault of Noise. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Alright, let's end our turn. Yeah, no wonder Vault of Noise seemed familiar, because I've been looking at the province name for this entire flipping game. Oh god. Hoping for big things here. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, it's just a summon. Okay. Alright. Battle and Walk Sands. Scalaria. Looks like they lost. Asphodel versus Bandar Log. Asphodel won. Bandar Log versus Scalaria. Or Pythium, sorry. Looks like Pythium won that one. Okay, us versus Pangea in Ruins of Coal. Oh, they moved their army. You gotta be kidding me. You bastards. That cold bolt's pretty damn cool. Are those ohms even firing? I guess they are. Well, that's a victory. Sneaking enemy was discovered by patrolling troops. Okay. So their army withdrew to that province, I guess. Okay. Okay. Well, that works. We got this province back. That's all that matters, I suppose. Pebbleborn will move you back. And we found a magic site in the coast fortress. Enables recruitment of minotaurs. Plus 2 astral pearls and 2 more earth gems. Really? Huh. Now I can recruit the Minotaur. With Chad's automatic recuperation, trampling 25 hit points. Hmm. 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 uh. Let me look at my troglodytes again. Eh. If I want a trampler, I think I'd rather just stick with the troglodytes. Alright, so we will not recruit another oracle. Let's go back to our golem crafters here. And do that. Let me come back to that. Oh my god, Pangea built a castle here? Interesting. Okay. Okay, we need to take that immediately. And that is what I'm going to do. I need more troops. Do I want to take those? Because, like, nobody is defending that. I think what I'm going to do, though, is wait one turn so that we can have Boulderborn here gather up these troops. And head off here. And then when Boulderborn gets there, we will move down and try to take that castle. Thanks for the free castle, Pangea. Speaking of castles, we still need to get one built up here to take advantage of it being a cave and getting more income from it. We'll get to it eventually. Alright, so for summons, let's first keep doing our gnome lore stuff here. Okay. Then we'll cast one Enlivened Sentinel. Rook's Pack, and you also cast the Rook's Pack. Now, what do we do here? Well, I think we go on the offensive. I think this army is going to attack this province. And this army will stay here for just another turn, I think. Maybe longer. Because I still need to worry about Scalaria coming in through here. Well, the least you guys can do is start preaching to try and change our dominion. I don't really want to build a temple there right now. Down here, my god, look at that. 3 Scalaria castles almost right next to each other. Woo! Let's see. Klaus, you can get all of the remaining shard whites. And let's try and get an army to go north. Not too large of one, but there'll be at least something. I'll keep the ancient one here. Alright, so We still don't even have a lab down here. Jeez. That sucks. I need a lab down there pronto because Klaus and Golok can cast those shadow guys, so we need to get that built ASAP. Okay, leaving us with 12 gold left. Not much else we can do. But I can strike out and try to take some of these provinces, though. With Shadowstone. And if I'm going to do that, I need to change Shadowstone from attack closest to stay behind troops. Do I want to send anybody else with them? You're building the lab. No, we'll just send Shadowstone. I think it should be enough to take these guys. Oh, well, you know what? Those are undead. I'll tell you what. No, let's take some of these priests. We'll take all 4. And you guys can go up there, have a merry old time banishing these undead. Make sure... Oh, they should automatically cast banish, I'd imagine. Except for you because you're on blessing, which you don't need to be. So we will delete that. Cast spells. Spells. Okay. I guess I should make sure the army is okay. We'll put them up there in the line, and then change all of your positioning. I guess it's okay. Alright, so you guys are moving up there to start reclaiming our territory up there, hopefully. After next turn, we're going to move an army out to take out that castle. 12 gold left. That's enough for... Yep, there we go. Actually, can we get more? Okay. That's better use, I guess. Actually, even better use would be take you out. And even better use would be... There we go. Just making sure I use all my resources. I think that's more important. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. God, we're like in this stalemate, but I don't know, maybe this move right here will start something good against Pangaea. Not my original plan, again. I wanted to take these guys out first, but with the Pangaea castle right there, that's kind of now my focus, and with these 2 Pangaea castles right next to me as well, that's more of a focus for me. So I guess plans kind of change. But yeah, I just feel like I'm in this damn like stalemate. Like my enemies aren't really pressing in on me in the mountains, but I can't really press out against them. Like Scalaria, I'm not going to try and push out against them at any time soon, except for this army here because they don't really have any troops through here and it's easy income that I can pick up. But when I mean push out, I mean going down through these wastelands, through this castle now, and all these, because that's just, they have too many troops. I can't fight against them. I have to try and focus against easier targets, which would be Pythium and Pangaea. How's Bandar Log looking? Still hasn't managed to even take out that throne province. That's crazy. Scalaria is still pressing in on the northern border. Hopefully Oceania will now be fighting against Scalaria. I don't know. We're still not looking amazing, but we're still in the game. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care.